Now, a new Salvation Army survey has revealed some shocking data of the. This was a survey of vulnerable South Australians, and more than half of those surveyed said they are skipping meals, while nearly a quarter are eating expired or spoiled food in order to make ends meet. 56% said they were skipping meals so their children could eat. And Teena, shockingly, pensioners are talking about opting for cat food or dog food because that's the only way they're going to get any sort of nutrition. I mean, this is just shocking to read about in a first world country.
It's terrible, Rita. It really saddens my heart, but it's no surprise. And this isn't just a recent thing. This has been happening for a few years now. Where I live in Sydney, across the road in the park, and it breaks my heart every time, and I will make the effort this evening. There's a woman living in a tent, an elderly woman, and I thought maybe it was just a one or two night. I've been told she's been there for weeks. So this is really, really shocking. There are more and more homeless people when you walk up George Street around Circular Quay. We've got Vivid starting soon. I don't know what these poor buggers are going to do because many of them, the only shelter they get. But the pensioners have been incredibly hard hit and for a long time have been resorting to eating very little, or as you say, dog or cat food. It's disgraceful.
Absolutely, just absolutely appalling. Before you ladies go, I want to just bring you some international news. Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni had a massive diplomatic win. She hosted a key trilateral meeting between the US Vice President JD Vance and the EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen. And she's also now backing, Teena, Donald Trump's suggestion that the Vatican could help mediate talks between Ukraine and Russia. This is quite a starring role for Meloni, Teena. She is offering her assistance in that. She's backed Trump's proposal, and she's really become the crucial leader in Europe right now, particularly in trade talks with the US.
Rita, she deserves this starring role. She's been a really great leader, and she's always been an admirer and understood what Trump is doing and trying to do. And I think she'll play a crucial role moving forward. And I'm sure her and JD Vance got on remarkably well. And hopefully with her pressure and the assistance of Trump and the input of the Pope, that finally something can happen.
Prue, I remember when she was elected, the coverage in the Western media was disgusting. They were painting her as some extremist, some threat to democracy, some radical fascist woman. And she's nothing of the sort, and she's proved that. And she's possibly the most popular leader in Europe right now.
Yeah, well, of course, anybody that they can crucify, they'll do, and call a fascist, you know what they're like. She is so impressive. I just wish we had a Meloni here. We need someone to come in and kick some ass, have balls and backbone and understand that most people, really, thinking people, she would represent. And Susan Lee, the Liberals need to understand that this is what resonates with people, not this kind of woke nonsense. And they also need to understand that in 3 years' time, when, again, the cost of living, there'll be more people on the streets, the cost of living is going to really impact even more because of the energy disgrace of Bowen, that they're barking up the wrong tree. People will be really wanting an alternative.
Well, let's hope they wake up to those realities. We live in hope. Prue McQueen, Teena McQueen, thank you so much for your time tonight.